People often quote saying management is an art, science, and profession. Good morning and welcome back, children. Today we shall focus our attention and see why management is called an art, science, and profession. First, let us see why management is called a science. Management is called a science because, like science, firstly, management uses specialized and systematic knowledge. Secondly, management derives cause and effect relationship. Like science, management conducts analysis and experiments based on collection of facts and establishes the verifiability of these principles. Science teaches one to know, according to George Terry. Thus, management is called a science. Let us see now why management is called as an art. Management is called as an art for the following reasons. Art refers to application of knowledge where personal skills, insight, cleverness play an important role. Example, drawing is an art, singing is an art. Management is called as an art because it requires talent. It requires creative power. It requires development through practice. To implement skills, one should have theoretical knowledge. Art requires expertise of an individual. As an art, management uses personal skill, insight, and cleverness. A manager makes necessary changes as per his personal skills and proficiency. A manager uses his knowledge, talent, skills in taking appropriate decisions, which is useful for achieving business objectives and for solving the problems of an enterprise. According to George Terry, art teaches one to do. Management is called a profession due to the following reasons. Firstly, management uses specialized knowledge in specific field, and it uses the same knowledge for the welfare of the society. In return, fees is charged. Example, doctors, lawyers, chartered accountants, engineers, teachers, etc. The following are the main features of a profession. The features are also the characteristics of management as a profession. Firstly, profession requires specialized knowledge. Apart from acquiring specialized knowledge and skills, profession also requires minimum qualification and training to work as professionals. Example, LLB degree for lawyers, MBBS, MD, MS for doctors, MBAs for management professionals, B.Ed for teachers, etc. Secondly, management uses research to enrich their knowledge. Profession uses research and technology to enrich the knowledge. Professions also have got professional association. All professionals have their association. In the same way, management has also its own association. It gives education and training of management. Example, IIM, Bajaj Institute of Management. These institutions impart management education in India. They are working at national and international level. These institutions work to develop management as a profession. Fourthly, profession associations form and implement code of conduct. Code means rules and conduct means behavior. Rules and regulations are formulated to guide the behavior of members of the profession. Example, code of conduct for doctors is to render service to humanity and financial gain is a secondary objective. Fifthly, professionals should have moral responsibility and should remain loyal to their profession. Example, a CA should be loyal to his clients and not disclose any information of his client. Thus, based on the above characteristics, management is developing as an independent profession too. Thus, we can conclude that management is an art, science, and profession. Our next topic is the levels of management. Broadly speaking, there are 3 levels of management: top level, middle level, and bottom level. Now, the question arises as to why these levels. As long as the size of business is small, the owner can manage the business. But when the size of business becomes big, The superior officer cannot supervise all his subordinates. Therefore, he has to delegate the authority. Therefore, various levels of management are created due to the delegation of authority. For the sake of convenience, we have divided the levels of management into three: top level, middle level, and bottom level. The three levels of management is made clear by the following figure. In the top level, we have the board of directors, managing director, general manager, chairman, chief executive officer, etc. In the middle level management, we have the departmental heads, which include departmental heads of production, sales, purchase, personnel, and finance. And in the bottom level management, we have got the supervisors, jobbers, and foremen. We shall now see the top level management. The top level management is the supreme authority for management of an enterprise. The top level management comprises of the board of directors, managing directors, general manager, chief executive officers, etc. Important policy decisions of the business are taken by the top level management. Therefore, it is also known as the higher level of management. Now let us see the functions of the top level management. The top level management lays down the primary and subsidiary objectives of business. They act as trustees of the business enterprise. They sanction the budget prepared by different departments. The function of the top level is to abide by the law and to take interest of the different stakeholders of business. The top level management takes strategic decisions by making long-term plans. The top level management solves the complex problems of management as per legal provisions. It analyzes the reports of the different activities and gives instructions accordingly. It also does the functions like distribution of profit, dividend, reinvestment of profit, etc. Let us see the middle level management. The middle level of management is an important link between top level and bottom level of management. This level includes departmental officers, divisional officers, and experts. This level is also known as the officers level. The functions of the middle level management are to implement the orders and instructions given by the chief executive officers, to prepare departmental budget and present it to the top level management, to make an attempt to boost the enthusiasm of employees, in the sense to encourage the employees, to establish coordination and keep constant contact with the officers of other department, to focus on the functioning of subdivisions. The last level of management is the bottom level of management. The bottom level of management includes supervisors, jobbers, foremen, clerks, superintendent, etc. This level is also called as the supervisors level because supervisors are working and they are the representatives of the management. This level is also called as the functional or operational level because decisions and policies decided by top level are actually implemented by the bottom level management. At this level of management, functions are performed less while administrative work is more. The functions of the bottom level management are to supervise the function of employees, to see that there is discipline among employees and their morale is boosted, to plan for routine work of the department, to perform the functions related to transfer, promotion, training, etc., to perform the functions like layout, repairing, and maintenance of the machinery, to understand the problems of the workers or the grievances of the workers, to make arrangements for necessary raw materials, equipments, etc. for the workers, to coordinate with the policies and decisions taken by the top level management. Bottom level management, though is the lower level of management, is very important. The successful performance of a business depends on the activities performed by the bottom level management, which provides support to the entire business. With this, we come to an end of the levels of management. The difference between the three levels of management are clearly mentioned in page 7 of your textbook.